How to tell when a girl wants you to approach her. Today I'm going to give you 6 signs a woman gives that she wants to be approached. Sign number 1, she's generally open versus closed off. So you want to look for open body language, a softer facial expression. Maybe she's looking around a bit, as opposed to a girl who's hunched over. She's digging into her phone. Maybe she has her headphones and her body language is closed off, right? So watch body language. And if you see a woman having open body language while she's in some kind of social setting, then that's a good sign that she is open to being approached. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notifications icon to get notified every time I release a new video. Sign number 2 is an amplified version of sign number 1. It's called look for the gopher in the room. So a gopher is this animal that pops out of a hole and looks around, right? Looks around. So I got this from Steve Pickus. So look for the gopher in the room, which means if you see a girl who's maybe in a group of friends, but she's constantly looking around, she's not really involved in her group. She's more looking around a lot. What that's telling you is that she's really eager to meet someone and she's hoping that she's going to meet someone. So that's someone who's really super open to getting approached because she wants a guy. Okay, so look for the gopher in the room. Third sign she wants to be approached, look for eye contact. If your eyes meet her eyes between 1 to 3 times, that's usually something worth investigating. Okay? So there's no steadfast rule like if she looks at you 3 times, then she wants you to approach her. Sometimes it's only once, sometimes it's 3 times, sometimes it's very obvious, other times it's just a glance. But you want to look for multiple signs to evaluate whether a woman wants to be approached or not. And eye contact is usually a very good sign that a woman is interested in you and is open to you coming and talking to her. Now, like I said before, don't look for like huge, long, strong eye contact as being the only sign. Sometimes it's just a glance. So even if you just get a glance from a woman, you got to look for other signs too, but don't be waiting for that super obvious sign because usually that doesn't happen. Now, in some instances, the eye contact is going to be very obvious and she's going to stare you down, right? In those instances, you can be very, very sure this woman wants me to go talk to her, okay? So if you see like intense, long eye contact, then you can be pretty confident and pretty sure that she's open to talking to you, which transitions us to the next point. Point number 4, sign number 4, is she smiles at you. If a woman smiles at you from across the room, that is usually a massive sign that she is open, ready, and wanting you to go talk to her. You need to understand that there are few signs better than receiving a smile from a girl from across the room. So, my advice to you, if a girl smiles at you from across the room, man, just go. Even if you're not sure, because you're not going to get a much better sign than that. The 5th sign that a woman wants you to approach her is she starts gravitating around you, okay? So you're standing here, maybe you're standing here at this table, and then you notice that the girl you like has moved herself with her friends, and they're now at the next table, whereas before they were all the way across the room. So you see, the way women approach us is that they don't walk up and say, hello, usually, right? Usually what they do is they gravitate around us, stand next to us, around us, and give us the window of opportunity for us to then be like, hey, what's up? Okay? So then for us, it's just kind of like a turn, a lean, and it's like, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Right? So if you see the woman you like gravitating around you coincidentally, it's not a coincidence. She's gravitating around you because she wants you to lean over and say hi. Okay? So that's how women approach you. So if you see that a woman generally just always seems to be around you accidentally, coincidentally, That's her telling you, hey buddy, I like you, make a move on me. And the sixth sign that a woman wants you to approach her is that she gives absolutely no sign at all. So, what do I mean by that? You're going to find, and let me tell you my experience. In my experience of going out to social events, nightclubs, bars, house parties, barbecues, beach volleyball, etc., where there's men and women, a lot of times I didn't get any signs from a girl, but I went up and talked to her anyways, and things turned out nicely, and a lot of times she liked me. Not every time, of course, but there have been a lot of times where I received no signs, but then I went and talked to the girl I wanted to talk to, and she ended up liking me, and there was interest there too. So, for this one, you got to learn that a lot of times, if you go out a lot, you're going to realize this. A lot of times, you're not going to catch her looking. You're not going to catch her giving you any obvious sign. And it's just a matter of like, you know what? I like that girl over there. She seems open enough. Let me go talk to her and see what's up. Okay? And thankfully, many times you will be pleasantly surprised to learn that actually, oh, she did like you. And maybe later when you're dating, she'll confess and she'll tell you, actually, you know what? I did notice you. Okay? Here's what you need to understand about women. Women have very good peripheral vision, which means they see everyone in the room, and maybe they're checking you out, but you don't catch them checking you out because they're that subtle, and it's actually scientifically proven that the peripheral vision of females is superior to the peripheral vision of males. So she may have been checking you out using her peripheral vision, and so that's why you thought she didn't see you or she didn't check you out. Okay? So don't be absolutely stopped if you get zero signals. You can still try it out. The side note for that is this. Going back to sign number 1. My advice to you is if you receive no signals, then the one signal you should be looking for is openness. If she looks, again, super closed, super serious, digging her head into her phone, her earphones like this, her shoulders down, if her body language is projecting, don't talk to me. Or if she's standing in the corner of the party like this, with an obviously upset, I wouldn't suggest approaching that woman because she's giving off the closed vibe, the stay away from me vibe. Now, a few side notes. Could there be times where a girl's digging her head into the phone and she has her headphones on and everything and you approach her and she's actually very open? Yeah, that does happen. But I would say most of the time, not. Okay? So you can try it if you want, but most of the time, if she looks closed, she usually is closed. And then in terms of one mistake I made a long time ago was that, I saw a girl in the corner by herself and she looked upset. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is a great opportunity. She's alone. She looks upset. I'm going to get in there, pretend that I care about what's going on with her, and be that kind of supportive shoulder, right? Well, that blew up in my face, okay? She was angry. She had bad energy and she just wanted to be left alone. And it was a bad experience. Okay, so if a girl's like this at a party and you think, oh, she's alone, that's an easy person to talk to because she's alone, watch out, man. She's going through something bad, and it's not going to be good for you. So that's how you can tell if a woman wants you to approach her. If you would like to attract, date, and keep the woman of your dreams, jump over to jadtjones.com. Watch my free masterclass that gives you the 5 strategic steps you need to make in order to go from stuck to attracting and dating the women you truly want. Check out the description box for all the links. Thanks for watching. Peace.